Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm talking about why I love what NFL All Day has been doing so far in this off season. So we're going to get into so many things. There's a long list of things they have done, and basically everything has been really good in my eyes. So definitely excited for the NFL season to start. It kicks off pretty soon in the preseason, and then the regular season is just over a month away now. So football season's coming here. Hopefully they do some big marketing pushes for All Day for the start of the season. It'll be awesome to get a ton more users in here, and we could see prices keep going up like they have been in the last 2 months here. So it's been great so far, and the first thing I want to talk about is this last challenge. So challenge was pretty easy to complete. You could complete it with 3 common moments, and then you get a free pack from weeks 1 through 12, which is valued at $49. All the other packs have been $49 or $50. So definitely like that. And if we come to the challenge tab here, you can see the last challenge was the record breaker, which had 3 tiers of challenges with commons, rares, and legendaries to get different packs. But really easy to complete. Honestly, I don't have a huge collection, but I had to buy 1 moment to complete this challenge, and it was like less than $30 for a Von Miller. And I'm going to be getting that pack, so stay tuned for the channel. Subscribe. I'm going to be opening that pack in a video on Friday, hopefully if they send it to me in time before my flight on Friday. But they've already done more challenges than that. They had a challenge around players that were traded in June. And in May, they had a challenge around the schedule release. They also had a challenge around the NFL draft. So while they were planning to do they were planning to do 1 challenge every 2 to 3 weeks. Obviously, that didn't happen. They didn't have one in July, but it was close. I mean, what's that? 5 weeks, so a little off there, but they're planning another one in the next 2 weeks. And if we just talk a little speculation to get a little off topic here, coming to the blog community update, they're hyping up here at the bottom. They're going to say they have community-centric activities to help you celebrate next week football, and then they say they're talking something about the Hall of Fame game. So that could be an indication. Raiders, Jaguars players, or these throwback players that they added to the platform. So that's my speculation on the challenges, but now let's get into more about things that I like that they have been doing. So another thing is these challenges to release packs, easy challenges instead of having people buy packs. And also you'll notice with the challenges, you don't have to submit anything. As long as you just have it in your collection, you automatically get it. So a lot of these collectors aren't missing out potentially. And then I think what doing pack releases with challenges and having people buy, it's not incentivizing people to flip as much because you're just essentially getting free moments instead of paying for them. So I think that's definitely a good way to release these moments from last season instead of with pack drops, and hopefully they continue that with the next challenge. You get packs instead of moments, which would be awesome. Another great thing that they announced, you can actually check out my big NFL All Day roadmap update video, which I'll have linked at the top of the description. It'll also be the end card at the end of this video if you want to check it out after this one. But essentially what they said is players that already had a rare and a common in Series 1 are not going to get another one for Series 1 in these rewind packs from weeks 1 through 12. And then if they had a rare, they could still get a common. If they have a common, they could still get a rare, but definitely limiting how many moments per player now. So some of these guys that are actually in the Super Bowl or even the conference title have a good amount of moments. I mean, you can see right here, Elijah Mitchell out of 8,500 was because he was in the playoffs. But if the guys weren't in the playoffs, a lot of these guys only have 1 or 2 moments, or a lot still have no moments, including a guy like Christian McCaffrey doesn't have any because he didn't play in the last half of the season. So some other great stuff that they have done already to give back to their users that joined in December, January, February, or even, I guess, later than that. looking at the blog post, I mean, it seems like everything that Top Shot has done in a year and a half, NFL has already done everything that they've done and maybe even more in less than a year. Celebration packs. People got free packs just for their spend on the market, which includes buying packs. So that was awesome. I mean, Top Shot hasn't really done something like that with packs that are this good, giving them away for free. Like my celebration pack was worth like $40, I think, at the moments. Also, they've done already at least 2 of these earned Dapper credit challenges where you have to spend like $20 in the market and you get $5 in free credit. I think the other challenge was even bigger. The other Dapper credit challenge, if I remember, it was like spend $50 to get $20 or something like that. They've also already upgraded the platform based on some news, and the big thing, if you want to check out my last video, I talk all about it, but the big thing for me was updating these badges, which look really good now with just different colors. Something they've already implemented as well was moment burning. So this summer they already had some burning challenges. And essentially you burn for credit or prizes. So that's going to be a big plan already of the off season. So they did also say they're burning 100,000 of the already minted moments from weeks 13 to 18. I honestly don't know if they have burned 100,000 yet. It doesn't seem like it, but I know they burned at least some of them. And it might be actually, if we look at this Mitchell, I don't know if you could see how many are burned on here. So you can't see, only 108 were burned of this, but at least they started burning. I don't know if they actually got to 100,000. Probably not even close, but I guess they could continue burning through next season as well to get to that number for these moments. The next great thing you love to see is just the market has been going steadily up. If we look at a moment like this, Justin Jefferson that we were looking at recently in the past 90 days, big jump here from $50 in early July. Now it's up towards $70, but pretty steady from June when it was just $40 to get to $50 in July. Now close to $70 now for this Justin Jefferson. So love to see that as well, just from basically every single moment, especially these promising players like Jefferson. So some other great news that we've heard is they're going to treat a lot of these challenges in the season fantasy sports based, and they're expecting a lot of challenges as well. So definitely going to be excited for the challenges, the kind of fantasy football aspect of that as well. And also some platforms have already made some fantasy games that you could use with your NFL All Day moments. So already have some good gamification planned out for the start of next season, which should get people a lot more excited when the season starts for NFL All Day. So before we end this video, I wanted to talk about what I hope that they are going to do before the season actually starts. So I hope they're going to take some of these moments that are currently out and distribute more of them through packs and stuff like that. I mean, with this Justin Herbert we're looking at, for example, is probably one of the first moments released. Still only 6,100 owned and 166 for sale. So 152 that are hidden and still almost 2,300 that are unavailable. So still a lot not really in circulation. So hopefully they get those moments out. And then hopefully when we get the start of the next season, honestly, I would kind of love for them during the regular season to stick to one common moment and also one rare moment and one legendary. So 3 per person. I think that would be great unless they take the min count way down. So instead of 10,000, maybe if they mint them out of 5, 6,000, even 8,000, you could possibly get away with 2 commons if they lower the mint counts a little bit. 10,000 is a bit steep compared to what we saw NBA Top Shot start with their commons. They had commons out of 5,000 and 7,500. NFL All Day just went out and already started with 10,000. So maybe they'll lower the mint counts. Maybe they'll just limit it to 1 per person, which would be awesome to keep the circulation down, again, in my opinion. But besides that, I think NFL All Day is doing great things already. They've already done a ton, and they have people excited like me for the start of the regular season here pretty soon, even starting to build a little hype around the preseason with at least another challenge, maybe 2 before we come into the NFL regular season. So super excited about all that. Let me know what you guys think about NFL All Day. If you're excited for it, if you think All Day and Top Shot are both on the rise, let me know as well. And thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in another